Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. F-Dash here with F-Dash TV. And look, Card Monsters has an update, so there's a new Card Monsters video. So, you'll notice a couple things have changed. So the home screen looks a little different. And as soon as you load up and download the update, you'll be greeted by this image here. So it says first time payment bonus. You can choose one of 3 cards. So the first time you make a purchase, you get to get a bonus card. So let's look at that first, right? Up here in the right hand corner underneath Activity Shop, you'll see First Purchase. So we click that. It says at the top, first single purchase, choose one popular card of 3 if you purchase at least $6. And we have the Enchantment Master, Tank Cat, and Falcon Commander. Let's start with Falcon Commander here. It's actually not terrible. It's pretty good actually. So Falcon Commander is a red card, and he has melee, inspire, and flying. Of course he has flying. So at level 5, his max, he's going to have 4 melee, 7 health, inspire, and flight, which is pretty damn good for 3 cost. He's kind of like that Pigeon Swordsman, but he has Inspire, so he's even better than Pigeon Swordsman. He might actually be cheaper too, but he is legendary, and I think he wears a legendary banner quite well. This is not a terrible card at all. He's actually really good, so not a bad choice there. Second choice you have is Tank Cat. So Tank Cat's going to be a little different than the Tank Cat that we're all used to from the event. This Tank Cat has range damage, so range attack. Also will have piercing and armor breaking. So all around not bad at all. He will end up at level 5. He's also legendary, mind you. Will end up at 4 range attack, 7 health, piercing, and 1 armor break. So and all that for 3 costs. Again, pretty good card. Pretty good card. And then the last one might be the best one. Maybe. I don't know. Falcon Commander is pretty damn cool though. So this is the Enchantment Master. Let's look at her. She is for the Balance clan. Oh my god, Balance got a card. So she's the Enchantment Master. She has magic attack and magic blast. And this is why I think she's so good. Maybe even better than the Falcon Commander immunity. So with the Falcon Commander, you can poison him, and then he loses his ability to inspire. With Enchantment Master, she's got immunity at level 5. So she's going to have 5 health, 3 magic damage, 1 magic blast, and then immunity. So she cannot be hit by any flashcards. And I think that's what makes her so good, or what will make her good, is that the fact that you have to DPS her down the old-fashioned way. So very interesting card. I would probably choose this one, but then again, I do like blue. So these are all legendary cards. This is a very good legendary card, I will say that. So yeah, so pay at least $6 and then you can get one of these 3 cards. Now why pay money, or why right? So there's a bunch of new cards out that are available, but if we go to not the Activity Shop, where is it? Where's the shop? Okay, this is the shop. It's not in here. Okay, not in here. Give me a second here. If we go to, where is it? Here. All right, so here it is. It's called the Forestall to Experience. Now that word forestall is very significant here because you are being stalled. So between 1.4 and 1.10, you can open the pack when you buy it in the event. Each gift can only be bought once. New cards will join in the shop when the event is finished. So we do have to wait for all these new cards that we will talk about in a second. You cannot craft them. At the moment, you can only buy them for gems. So this top pack here, the preference, the top pack, which has 10 packs that costs 300 crystals or $5 US. that is well, that is what it is. And then there's also another one that's 30, plus it has the Abyss Knight Royale costume. Don't read the words on there, it's terrible translation. And that one is 5 times as much. So this is right now the only way you can get any of these new cards. So they are behind a paywall. It's a timed exclusive paywall, but eventually, just like all the other cards, you will either be able to buy them, win them, or craft them. So do keep that in mind as well. There's also a mysterious gift from Ivy. So this starts 1/5 and goes through 1/11. You can purchase up to 10 times per day, and you get a chance of getting these, different packs here. Now, keep in mind the new releases card pack does not really contain new releases, so you're not going to get any of these new cards in there. So don't buy here thinking you're going to get the new cards. It's not happening. And you can either pay $1, 60 gems, or 200 gold. So good luck with that. You do still have your lucky bag. This is actually not a terrible purchase here. So this includes the super sexy Imperial Griffin skin. That's just badass right there. I give it to them. That is so cool. And then every day you get 50 gems, 100 gold, and then 2 packs for 30 yen apparently. Daily Prophecy has the same. Friendship Week is back, so get ready to do that, I guess. Anyway, so let's talk about these new cards, right? So there's a bunch of them. So we're going to be here a hot second, so get comfortable. So the first one, it says here Tarask and Black Knight fighting on the street. I don't know what the hell that means, right? That doesn't mean anything to me personally, but the game thought to tell me. So anyway, the Abyss Knight and the Magic Dragon are the 2 featured products here. So let's look at the Abyss Knight, and this one's interesting because this is the Abyss Knight at his max level. So Abyss Knight at max level is going to have 4 melee damage, 9 health, 4 cost. It's going to have fear, and it's going to have this new ability called Menace. Menace is really cool. I will give it to them on Menace. So it says during your turn, you will deal true damage to any enemy monster that changes position on the battlefield. So think about this. If you fear them, which this can do at level 4, then they're going to be dealt damage because you're moving them on the field. If you kill a monster, they're going to be moving, so you're going to deal more damage. It has the potential to do some pretty cool stuff. I mean, it's not a bunch of damage, right? Like it's 1 damage, but I believe you can stack it with some other items. So that's actually a really cool ability. It will make my my unoptimized fear deck slightly more useful. I will say that. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. So that's the Abyss Knight. And then they say, of course, it will go really well with the Armor of Darkness because you can, again, fear them, get some armor, and do some double strike. So it goes well with that one. So as you can see here, fear triggers chase, sweep, chase the multi-stage damage combo. That doesn't make sense. Dev, can you please get an English translator? I mean, my god. So then we have the actual blue dragon for the Balance clan, the Balance Dragon, who they've decided to name the Magic Dragon. So this is a very cool card too. So you'll notice at level 5, 3 magic damage, 7 health, 2 magic blast, and does have Drain Crystal as well. So any monster that he destroys, he will gain an additional crystal for your team. Now they say here to pair it up with the Staff of Flight, and that's a great combo. So that's going to give you 3 magic blast, 4 wait, this is at level 1. Yeah, so even more. So you're going to get 3 magic blast and a potential for 5 magic attack. That's pretty devastating there. So high damage of magic blast, engulf opponents with magical waves. So definitely bring along your silences or something to deal with magic, because it might make a comeback with this Magic Dragon here. And you notice that this combo here is only 6 cost, while the combo for the Abyss Knight is 7 cost. But there are different ways to get around that cost there. Okay, so these are all the different cards. We've already talked about the Abyss Knight and Magic Dragon. This is the first chase item that we have available. It's called the Dark Knight Armor. Appears to only be available in purple. So of course it has Shield and then Menace, and it will get Double Strike and Demoralize. Demoralize won't unlock until they unlock the next levels for items, but it will also have Demoralize. I'm sorry, not Demoralize, but it will have Double Strike, and it'll have 2 Double Strike. So that's pretty cool. And then of course it will have Chase. So not a bad armor at all, for especially for something like the Abyss Knight, because you can stack the Chase. Then we have Angelic's favorite item. He said already he's going to craft 2 of them. God's Judgment. So this has one simple ability, and it's Terminate. Destroy target monster. Doesn't matter how much health the monster has. Doesn't matter how much armor the monster has. Doesn't matter where the monster is on the board. It will die. And it will take everything it has on with him or her. So this is an instant kill item. It's not cheap. It's 7 crystals, but it will instantly kill anything on the board. So keep that in mind. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. If you can use it correctly. Then we have Drake Lancer. Kind of like the Sky Drake, but sort of like his cousin. This one is pretty cool. I will say this is one of the better cards. So it's got melee attack. It's going to get reach at level 3, and at level 5 will get flying. So at its max, it will be 4/6, just like it starts out, and then we'll get reach and flight. That's a pretty damn good combo there for only 3 costs. That's really, really good. I give it to them on the Drake Lancer. This is a great card for the Red Clan. I like it a lot. Then we have the Beauty Ninja. So the Beauty Ninja is one of many, many cards in this release that are going to have Evacuate. She will also have additional crystal, so I think this already makes her a million times better than the Efface Crocodile. What was his name? Epic Croc Mafia, Crazy Croc Mafia, whatever it was. It's just better all around, because you're going to do you have the ability to evacuate, so you can actually play this one, and she's just better. So she's going to end up at 3, 9, 1, and 1. She's just a all around a better card than the Face Croc Mafia. So that's cool for that. Next up, we've got one of the faces of this game. Everybody's wondering, where was the Cloud Archer? Cloud Archer is interesting because he has no damn health, right? He will get stealth and drain crystal as well, but at level 5 he's going to have 3 melee, 3 range attack, but only 1 health. So, and he can be hit by any flash guard, so you gotta be very careful with that. But if you manage to kill something with it, you will get a drain crystal, an extra crystal for that. And he's a gold, he's an epic card, so I don't know about Cloud Archer. I definitely won't be crafting one of those. Harpy. Now, Harpy's a fantastic value for the Nature Clan. Range attack, she's gonna get Entangle, and she's gonna get Flying. So, super powerful abilities there. She's going to end up exactly where she starts, 3 range attack and 6 health, but will have both Entangle and Flight. That's an unheard of combo there. She's going to work so well with the Nature Clan. She may make them even more OP than they already are. So there's your Harpy. Then we got the Aeon here. Aeon's got Magic Blast, Magic Attack, and low health, so 2, 3, 2. So this continues the trend of Chaos having magic. They have a lot of magic users, right? But a number of them are very low health, like, Arcane Garbage and all that. But they do Magic Blast. So for a low cost, you can do a pretty significant number of magic attacks on the board. So there's Aeon. Then we come up to, we're already here. So here's Reptile Man. Reptile Man is a new Outbreak card for the Nature Clan. So he's got range attack at level 2, starts out with melee attack, and then we'll get Outbreak at level 3. So this is another very good card for the Nature Clan. It's going to end up at level 6, 4, 8, 2. I mean, look at that. He can go anywhere on the board. 4 melee attack, 2 range attack, 8 health with Outbreak. I mean, think of the combinations with this character here. He can do a ton he's got a lot of utility. You know, especially give him a spear, he's gonna go to work. He's gonna go to work. So I like Reptile Man. Reptile Man is really nice, especially with a Harpy and a Gorgon and all the other fantastic cards that nature has. Headless is garbage. I don't know why he was released. He should not have been released. So he's got 6 health, 3 melee attack, and 2 physical resistance. He's a very beginner tank, I would say. But for us end gamers, I say us. For end gamers, he doesn't cut it. He doesn't. Crossbow, also not worth it until they unlock level 3. That's when it get Pierce. As of right now, it will only have Jesus. It's not gonna have any armor. It will have 2 additional range attack and opportunity, which is, you know, okay. But until it gets Pierce, this is not really worth your epic crystals. Ninja Cloth. So this gives you stealth and evacuate. So you'll not only be invisible to enemy attacks, but you will also be able to evacuate the card, and you get a pretty decent amount of armor. Not a terrible card. 3 cost for all the clans, or yellow and purple anyway, and then 4 for normal. And then we've got the Dragon's Badge. This one's interesting because it's available for everybody, and it's relatively cheap for everybody. 2 crystals, right? Demoralize and chaos damage, right? So 2 demoralize and 1 chaos damage. So you could throw this, for example, on top of your Wisp to do more demoralization, and then give them a little bit of attack, right? You can also throw this on your Calamity or your Snail Mail, make it, you know, even more potent, and then do a little bit of damage. So this is a very interesting card. I like it. It's very cheap, and it's a rare card, so it's relatively easy to make and to level up. I like this card. I do. Antidote. So this is a cleanse. This is really cool. So this removes entangle, silence, demoralization, and magic suppress. That's not how you spell suppress, by the way. So it cleanses everything off of one of your monsters. So keep that in mind. So it's an antidote. Really cool. Well, actually not. I mean, it's okay. Aspiring Elf. Another evacuation card. And range damage. So this one, again, a starter card, really. It does have evacuate. 3 melee attack. I always say melee. 3 range attack and 5 health. It's an okay card. I'm not gonna write home about it. Here's another okay card for beginners. Arcana Marionette. So this one's gonna have both melee and magic attack. And then at level 6, level 6, 5 health, 2 and 2 for both melee and magic. So, and only cost 2, you know, so not bad for a good little starter card there. Needs more health really for endgame. And then you've got Spectra. So Spectra, another evacuation card, the first for the Chaos Clan. So it's got magic attack with evacuation, with evacuate. At level 6, it's going to have 6 health, 2 magic attack, and evacuate. All for 2 costs. So, again, this is actually not a terrible card. That 1 extra health, though, I think makes it better than the Arcana Marionette. So, and then we'll talk about this Healing Vial first. All he does is heal. Literally does nothing else. So, there's that. And then probably one of the cooler items, and this is a common item, right? So it costs 3 for blue and purple, but only 2 for green. So keep this in mind. Here's what it does. It gives you Vigilant. So right now there's only 1 monster who has Vigilant and another item, but it's a range item, so it didn't really make a ton of sense. But Vigilant, if you're unfamiliar, gives you immunity to counterattack, thorns, entangle, and opportunity. So counterattack, you can't be hit back by Griffin. Thorns, no damage from Calamity or Snail Mail. Entangle, Harpy can't entangle you. Who is that other one? Mostly all green. Wolf Spider, of course, and Squid Diver can't entangle you. And then anybody with opportunity, it doesn't work. So that's really, really cool. And it unlocks at level 2. So copper shield, really, really nice. I do like that. So those are all the cards. And again, you cannot craft these. You cannot get them in packs that you win from just playing the game. If you want them, you must buy them. Or just wait, and eventually you'll be able to get them through normal means. The activity shop is, just more shop stuff. Now, it says up here, surprise for every day, don't miss it. So in like an hour, I can get a surprise. I don't know what that means, right? But it says what it says. So some other interesting changes. The social tab down here is a little different. Now, this is where you'll find your friends and your guild. So this is your friend list, so that's the same. This is also where you find your guild. And this is one of those things. You can actually create a challenge room and post it in your guild. So that's really cool. Now you don't have to pick one or the other or go to some outside place like a Discord. You can shout it out in your chat room. So that's really cool. Packs are also different. Up here you've got your packs. Obviously you can open up whatever packs you want, but then you got your backpack. So this is finally a place where we can see all the different items and resources that we have, right? So I see how much dust I have, item dust, monster dust, common crystals, scrolls, soul crystals, what have you. You can finally see everything that you have. So an inventory, finally. So that's really cool. And then at the last part, flashcards. So these are different. In our case, well, in my case, I only have a tournament ticket, but it's really cool that they finally gave us an inventory. That's what we've been asking for a while. So they slid that in there. And then lastly, one of the other changes is to your collection. So you'll see in the middle here we have collect cards. So now when you do. So you'll see we have like relic cards, rare cards, legendary cards. So when you collect a certain number of these cards, you can open a little pack. So that's kind of cool. So the Emperor of something, you can get those, and then it tells you which ones you're missing, right? So I'm missing which and cannot be made. The jellyfish, and then the squid spurter, which I can make. It card does not exist. I know that. So that's kind of cool. But you see up here too, you can win different things. So this gives you 5 packs and 1,200 gold. So let me go ahead and collect some of these. So this gives me some materials and gold. A lot of gold actually. And then for the relic ones, more gold. More gold. A pack there. The crazy zoo got me some gold, more gold, and a ton more gold. Happy, more gold. What happened? Oh, that's it. That's all I got. All right, cool. So now I gotta collect a couple more monsters. So multicolor. Of course, I'm missing the magic dragon. Its card doesn't exist yet. In the Arcana, I'm missing the marble, so I can make that card if I want to. Actually, did I say I could make this card too? Yeah. So in 21 days, I can make this card. So these are all the different dragons, multicolored dragons. So keep collecting stuff. Like the Emperor one gives you 3 packs. The Devil gives you 3 packs. Trick just gives you gold, 2 packs there. 560 gold there. 400 gold, 320 gold. Yeah. So that's kind of nice. And then the more you get, obviously, the bigger the collection is. So that is the update, guys. 1.31. Oh yeah, let's talk about the event here. So they did change Double Trouble. Looks like you don't have to get a bajillion kills anymore, thank God. So now they just essentially you don't have to play it one time. You'll get your pack. So that makes it much better investment time. I don't know if they changed anything else in the match, like made it shorter or whatever, but that's what it is now. It was way too damn long. And then tournament's still the same. Yeah, so that's 1.3, 1.0. I don't know. It's the new update, right? So there's a couple folks on the Facebook, the Reddits, the Discords, whatever. They're a little unhappy about this paywall for these new characters or new cards. Mind you, I'm not terribly bothered by it, honestly. Number one, because it's a normal free-to-play game tactic, so I'm pretty used to it. And number two, I'm not terribly interested that much in this game anymore. So again, it doesn't really bother me. But this is what it is, man. This is what it is. How much not interested am I in this game? Check this out. I haven't played Arena in a million years, so I've been dropped all the way down to Master 1. So I'm gonna see how far I can fall if I play this anymore. But yeah, this is the update. Let me know in the comments what you think. What cards do you think are going to make the biggest impact? Will any cards make an impact? They always bring out these cards. Nothing really ever changes. I mean, flight is flight, and flight is might. If it ain't flight, it ain't right. So that's usually what it is. But let me know in the comments what you think. What kind of cool combinations are you thinking about doing? And we can talk about it. So that's going to do it for me today. I want to thank you all for watching, for subscribing, for liking, for doing what you do, and allowing me to do what I do. So I will see you all next time. Don't know where in the game I'll see you. Maybe in casual, maybe in the event, maybe in a tournament. But I'll check you out next time on effdash TV. Take it easy.